Aspen, these questions out here. If you receive $10,000, do you have any debt? You have your parents. Do you have any parents that pay your bills? I feel like you would ask that question to your man. To your man, right?
No, he's paid for everything.
Which of those questions stuck out to you the most?
I think 1 and 2 I would put together, just because for me, if like I was given that, I'm not in a lot of debt, but I think I would definitely just want a clean slate. So I just want to get all that out of the way. Like, I don't want to have to worry about that anymore.
Gotcha. And how would you spend this 10 grand gift?
On my debt.
That's what you said.
I would
you would pay off your debt. How much debt do you have right now?
I have $8K in student loans, and then a couple in credit card.
What's the credit card amount?
Damn.
She said a couple.
What are you going to pay off her right? What are you going to pay?
Guys, this is a financial show. Back up, cat women.
Make sure you get the banking and the routing.
You say you owe a couple grand in credit card debt?
Yes.
All right,
And
cool.
what cards are those?
What's that?
I said, what cards are those?
The 3-digit code on the back.
Yeah, what's your security?
And social?
Okay, guys,
You know the
relax,
APR?
relax.
Yes.
How about this? What's the interest rate on the credit card?
I knew that was the
See,
next
that
one.
I don't even know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Guys, we're getting somewhere here.
No,
Okay.
I need
You
to
don't know the
educate
interest
myself.
rate?
I do not.
Okay, take a wild guess. What do you think it is?
It's high.
It's probably
Take a guess.
24%.
Probably. 20.
You don't know.
What's the rate on the student one? Like, basically, which one are you paying first?
Yeah.
I make payments on both of them right now.
No,
Okay.
but with the 10 grand, you're going to want to pay off the high interest one first. That's why he's saying find out so you can.
Yeah.
If
No,
ever
I
you
need
do,
to. I need to educate myself more.
Come
Okay,
into
so
money.
listen, we're gonna have a slight intervention right now. We're not gonna.
No, please, like,
This is
educate me.
good.
Yeah, okay,
This is
here,
great.
yeah, here
No,
we go.
I like this, but
Here
like
we
I
go.
don't want to expose myself like that either.
No,
But
so let's just hypothetically say you came across this 10 grand, right? I would ask you, all right, what are the first things you need to do with it? You say, I have debt. You say,
Yeah.
yo, 8K in student loan debts. By the way, not a huge number.
No,
Respect
yeah.
to you, okay?
Thank you. I went to
Most people, the
community
average
college
student debt is
instead.
like 40 grand.
Yeah.
But you owe how much in credit card debt?
4.
4K. All of a sudden,
4K.
guys, you just went from 2 to 4.
I know,
Okay.
I know.
Just went from 2 to 4 real quick. Hello.
Still not bad. Like,
Thank you,
Not
but like
crazy.
I never had any of that before I came to Miami.
Okay.
I created that trying to keep an image that I shouldn't have.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
we
You were
still
trying to
have
ball out?
talk. Oh my
Not trying to
gosh.
ball out, but I didn't have that like in my upbringing. So when I came to Miami, I had to change all my clothes. I had to change all my house decorations. I had to
Yeah.
change the place I lived. And like I changed everything about myself, but I probably did that in the worst way.
Hot tip for you. Guys don't care what's
I
going on
know,
in
they
their house.
don't.
As long
They
as they're
really
in your
don't.
house, they're happy. You can fucking have a futon.
Yeah.
You can have your mattress. What was the famous thing? It's like you're worried about what I'm bringing to the table. Meanwhile, your mattress is on the floor. You got 3 socks.
You got 3
So
socks
hold
in
on.
your drawer.
Let's have a quick intervention right here. So all of
Okay.
a sudden, your credit card debt, you don't know the interest rate. Here's my
I do not.
assumption. By the way, you paying the minimum every month?
Yes.
Just the minimum.
That's,
Yeah.
How much is the
like
minimum?
almost-
50
yeah, it's not
bucks?
anywhere.
12 bucks?
100.
100 bucks.
He said 12.
Okay. It's a weird question. Weird question. Feel free not to answer. But
Okay.
how much is in your checking account right now?
Ooh, yeah, no, I'm not answering that.
Is
Unless
it
you
more or less than
contribute.
5 grand?
Around.
Okay. How much is rent?
I pay 25. I live alone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're paying 2,500 bucks. How ready are you for you to have a roommate?
So I'm actually moving back to Iowa after my lease is over.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
I want
When
the
are you moving
husband. I
back?
want the family. I'm over Miami.
Is
a
Aaron
lot.
moving
Guys,
with
let's
you?
have a moment of
You know,
silence.
So
here.
Aaron lives in Iowa. We're doing long
Ah,
distance.
okay.
Oh,
So
that's
it's just too
mucho.
expensive here.
distance. It's ridiculous. here.
City girl from Iowa came to the big city. She
didn't
spent
like
all
it.
her money. She's
Yeah.
partying, and she's like, I
No,
gotta
I
get the
didn't
hell out of
party.
here.
City ate her money.
I've never been to 11. I've never been to Live. I've never been to
Okay.
Space.
That's very un-Miami of you. But here's the point.
Thank you.
When you go back to Iowa, and how long? How many months?
2.5.
Oh, so you're ready out of here. Other than her tears, you're
Yeah.
ready. You're ready to go.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saving up
Okay.
for right now to move back home.
Gotcha. You're gonna save up, and then how much is your rent gonna be in Iowa?
I'm living for free 99 with my mom.
Yeah.
There you go. Good job.
Now, how are you gonna still make
Save.
money while you're in Iowa?
So I'm getting my personal training certificate here, and then when
Okay.
I move back home, I already have some clients lined up.
So
I
here's
love
your
that.
game plan. Okay. For the next couple months, just pay the minimum because you basically don't have enough money to pay
Yeah.
rent, and like you got to get your
Yeah,
money
like it's getting
basically
overwhelming
figured
at this
out.
point.
But in 3 months from now, basically, you know, after New Year's, all that fun stuff, you're going to be paying nothing in rent. So any income comes in should go right to your savings. Now, what I would do is these are your only 2 debts? No car debt?
I do, but that's almost paid off.
What's the car debt?
$2,000.
$2,000 in the car debt. What's the percentage interest rate on that?
I don't know.
Okay, so listen, we're not shaming her. We're helping our friend.
good.
here.
For sure.
Thank
We're
you.
helping our friend.
Thank you. I like
First
this.
thing you got to do is 3 things. All right, get a piece of paper. You're
That
going to
one I do
write
pay
the
more.
name of the debt, the amount of the debt, ready, and wait for it because you already did the first two.
And the percentage.
The interest rate on the
Yeah.
debt, okay? Because our friend Laura here understands that the interest rate is basically super important to know.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my assumption. Your credit card, you're probably paying 24% a month. That's not good. Your student loans, you're probably paying, I don't know, 6, 8%. I don't know.
Which I
Figure
just
that out,
started-
whether that's federal, whether that's private. Figure that out.
And the car.
And then your car note that you own $2,000. When did you buy the car? Was it a lease? Was it not a lease? Was it a?
No, I'll
was it
own
a-
it after
it was a
this.
purchase? Was how long
Yeah.
ago? How long ago?
3 years ago.
Okay, so you probably got it before these fucking ridiculous interest rates. So maybe was it new or used?
Used.
Okay, so maybe you're
Might be
paying
low.
6, 10%. I don't know, somewhere in that. So here's what I would recommend that you do. It's something called the debt snowball.
Snowball. Oh, hey,
Okay.
Dave Ramsey.
Heyo. You can do one of two things, just because I'm not trying to tell you what to do. You can do the debt snowball or the debt avalanche. What I would recommend is the snowball. It's because just start with the easiest debt you can knock out. So this would be the car debt.
Okay.
All right, you owe $2,000. Yo, I'm back in Iowa. No more Miami. I'm just banging out this car debt. Once that's done, move right on to the credit card debt. Bang that out. Then you're working on your student debt. If you
Yeah, 'cause
actually
that's the
do
biggest
this,
one.
if you do this and you're basically living for free for a year, you could be debt free and by the end of the year, debt free. And then you have to make me a promise. You have to do 2 things.
Okay.
You have to, moving forward, understand what an interest rate is, right? You're gorgeous, you're great, you're fit. Let's understand what interest rates are.
Yeah.
And then number
I'm
2,
uneducated in that
never
field.
get back into debt again. That's it. Do we have a deal?
Absolutely.
We have a handshake? Give it up for our friend, ladies.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sauce lesson.
Well, yeah, but I think that's super important for you. I think that's super important.
Well, yeah,
for you.
because like going forward, I do eventually want to get married, and I don't want to bring my debt onto him. Like that's not his
Well,
responsibility.
that's very respectable of you.
Beautiful.
Let me tell you,
Make
if
sure
you
he
only
don't
owe
So
10,
I've been
15
working
grand
a
in
lot.
debt, a guy's not gonna not marry the girl he loves for that amount. However, I remember one of my best friends was dating a girl, and he's like, she wants to settle down, she wants to get married. I don't know, I'm iffy. And you know me, I'm always asking, all right, what does she do for work? What does it is? What'd she bring to, all that. I goes, how much debt she have? Yeah, she has $150,000
Very, that's very
in
normal for student loans.
loan debt. I go,
Oh, yeah.
brother, if you're already having cold feet, buddy, put your feet in the ice bath, because that shit, do not let it happen. But this is super important,
It's super normal.
right?
That would
Because the
make me
man,
itchy.
especially the husband, is going to assume that debt.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Sarah's take on this. By the way, clap it up for, Aspen
proud
here.
of you.
Aw,
Talk a
We'll
little
have
bit
you
about
back
money.
when you're debt free.
Yeah, when you're
too.
debt free, you'll come
Debt free.
back.
I believe in you.
So just put a flight on your credit card. Come on down. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.